Pitching today for Waite Park, number 24 and batting fifth, Ken Ross. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 34, Parker Weiner. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 6, Evan Harden. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 10, Zach Longhunter. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 1, Madam Sandstone. Substitutes, number 2, Grayson Stableman. Number 3, Sam Budgeman. And number 15, Levi Bestman. Waite Park is managed by head coach Rick Balsall, assisted by Dave Russell, Rob Kazek, and Adam Sutherland. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of the Babe Ruth pledge, as well as our national anthem.
Develop a strong, clean, healthy body, mind, and soul. Develop a strong urge for sportsmanlike conduct. Develop understanding of and respect for the rules. Develop courage in defeat, tolerance and honesty in victory. Develop control over emotions and speech. Develop into real, true citizens.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I have your play-by-play. Justin and Cole producing. Zach Stanelli on camera. We got yourself a good one here. It's going to be Waite Park Blue against the Crown Point White Bulldogs. And how these two teams got here. For Waite Park Blue, they're 2-1 coming in. They won their first game against Willamette Valley 5-3. Then they defeated, I should say they lost to Crown Point Red 3-0. And then they defeated Cherville Red 10-2. Interesting enough, this is Waite Park Blue team that got no hit by the Crown Point Red Bulldogs. So the first time that Waite Park faced a team from Crown Point, it didn't go well the first time, so they'll try to reverse that fortune here tonight. And for the Crown Point White Bulldogs, what a game it was for them last night, coming into a must-win game against Meridian Select. They won 4-3, but they also started their tournament with a 9-4 win against the Aussie Drop Bears, fell to Winchester's 7-1, like we just said. Defeated Meridian 4-3. The winner of this game will play at 2:30 tomorrow against the Altamont number 2 seed All-Stars. In this game, you have Crown Point White as your 10 seed and Waite Park Blue as your 7 seed. So the Waite Park Blue will be your home team out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. And the team that is from here, Crown Point, Indiana, will be your road team. So things set to get underway here. Here's how Crown Point's going to bat today in the order. It'll be Fletcher Govert, Jace Sexton, Evan Whitehouse, Jacob Highsmith, Carter Weezer, Bryce Vincent, Jackson Evork, Lincoln Hatt, James Gersner, and Oscar Obregon. Those will be your hitters for Crown Point White. Here's how Waite Park Blue will line up in the field. In left field, it will be Parker Lehner. In center field, it will be Evan Hellerman. In right field, it will be Madden Sandstrom. At third base, Zach Longnecker. At shortstop, Cohen Stein. At second base, John Russell. At first place, Kellen Wildtrout. Catcher will be Luka Kazek. And your pitcher for Waite Park Blue will be Ben Ross. So some warm-up tosses here. It's a packed house at Jerry Ross Park here at PHG Major Field. For that Crown Point White team, it was our 7 o'clock game last night, and it was one exciting one where we talked about Crown Point. They had the win to play in this bracket. So Fletcher Govert, your leadoff hitter. First pitch, bunch shown, tried to lay it down. Reached for it and missed. 4 strike 1. So the righty Ross on the mound. We're number 24. The 0-1, Govert lines that left center. And that will drop for a base hit. So on an 0-1 pitch, Fletcher Govert records a one-out, or I should say a leadoff single. So now Jace Sexton. Sexton pitched for a good portion of that game last night against Meridian. As he takes that first pitch, called strike. This is a Crown Point White team that fell to Winchester and wasn't the greatest of losses, but what a way to bounce back last night. As the 0-1 misses outside the count now, 1-1. Game 3 of 4 here of the World Series bracket. 1 to go as we have the Bryant Black Sox and the Redland All-Stars. The 1-1. That one in the air to second baseman right there to make the grab. Russell for out number 1. And let's not forget about Waite Park. A great showing here from the people of St. Cloud, Minnesota. A lot of them wearing jerseys of this team. Evan Whitehouse now. As Whitehouse will take that outside throw, back to first, gets away, but a good job by the right fielder, Sandstrom, to back that one up. For Whitehouse, one of his favorite memories this summer is hitting 2 home runs in 2 straight games. He's going to be entering the 6th grade. Enjoys tacos. His favorite movie is Super Mario Brothers. His favorite professional athlete is Roman Reigns of the WWE. And Whitehouse on the 1-0, a swing and a miss. Ross able to throw the off-speed pitch there. So Ross gets to the sign, takes a little bit of lean, gets set. No 1-1. Whitehouse on the ground to the second baseman, just throws it to first for the easy out. That will allow Govert to advance to second safely. But now Waite Park 1 out away. So Jacob Highsmith now, he was the Crow Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game for Crown Point White yesterday, actually. First pitch, and Highsmith takes away for ball 1. For Highsmith, a big Cubs fan, he loves Christopher Morel. His favorite memory this summer was winning their last championship tournament in the rain when they played in Rensselaer. The 1-0, and Highsmith takes down low to count 2-0. He will be entering the 5th grade, enjoys a nice steak, and his favorite movie is Elf. As here's the 2-0, and Highsmith takes for the called strike. So count 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And Highsmith takes for another called strike. Good job by Ross to clip the outside corner. Now 1 strike away from throwing the scoreless first. Leans and gets set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ross gets out of the inning, leaving a runner on second base. Gives up a leadoff single, but able to go consecutive 3 outs on Crown Point White. We'll go to the bottom of the first for Waite Park's first at bats as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
So after a scoreless inning from Ross on the mound, here's how the team from St. Cloud, Minnesota will line up in the batting order. Leading things off, Cohen Stein. Batting second will be Kellen Wildtrout. Batting third will be John Russell. Batting fourth, Luca Kazek. Ben Ross to follow him. Parker Lehner after him. Then you have Evan Hellerman, Zach Longnecker, and then Madden Sandstrom. That's your batting lineup for Waite Park Blue. Here's how Crown Point White will line up defensively. You're going to have Hatt in left field. You have Govert in center. You'll have Evoric in right. At third base, Sexton. Shortstop, Obregon. At second base, Vincent. Your first baseman will be Whitehouse. The catcher is Gertzner. And your starting pitcher for Crown Point White will be Carter Weezer. So as he's finishing up his warm-up tosses here. A big thank you to our partners, Pet Supplies Plus, which is open every 7 days a week, and you can check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. Of course, Station 21. Just around the corner here, from burgers and ribs to wings and fish, they're open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Check their menu out at Station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. Cohen Stein will lead things off. Weezer takes his time. He gets a sign. Here's the first pitch from the right-hander. That one pop fly, and the shortstop Obregon right there to make the grab. One pitch, 1 out. A great way to start for Carter Weezer on the mound. So Kellen Wildtrout now. The lefty who throws righty. He likes a good steak, medium rare, and sauteed potatoes. It's very specific there. As that pitch misses outside of count 1-0. He loves everything sports plus fishing, trading cards, and reading. One of his hidden talents is he can fold his tongue into a star shape. As here's the 1-0. And Wildtrout gets under that one. Shallow left center. It's going to get past the left fielder and down for a hit. And Wildtrout's now going to go to second to throw. Not in time. And Waite Park now has a runner on second with 1 out. So John Russell, the batter. For John Russell, enjoys a good pepperoni and bacon pizza. First pitch to Russell, taking high for ball 1. He can throw a disc golf, or a golf, disc over 200 feet. He enjoys football, basketball, and disc golf. His favorite TV show is The Simpsons. He enjoys DJ Khaled. As here's the 1-0. And over the head for ball 2. If he can meet anybody, it'd be Jackie Robinson, because he was born on Jackie Robinson Day, John Russell was. As here's the 2-0. And Russell takes for ball 3. His professional athletes, his favorite ones are Devontae Adams on the Raiders and Rafael Devers on the Red Sox. His favorite pro teams are the Packers and the Red Sox. As here's the 3-0, shows bunt, pulls it back as there's a called strike from Weezer. His best advice comes from his dad and coach, just have fun, and his superstition is that he has to adjust his helmet before every at-bat. As here's the 3-1. Russell underhold that one in left field. It's going to drop fair for a base hit. They're going to send the runner home. A throw at the plate. Not in time. A RBI double for John Russell. And Waite Park starts the bats early here in the bottom of the first. So Luka Kazak now, after that Waite Park huge hit, and takes a called strike. The 0-1, that one lined to center field, and that will drop and get past the center fielder, Gover. The second one for Waite Park will score. Sliding in second is Kazak, and he is safe. Back-to-back hits result in 2 runs for the team from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and they jump to an early lead. So now Ben Ross, the pitcher. That first pitch inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Low and a good stop by the catcher, Gersner. And Ben Ross takes high to count 3-0. He enjoys crab and burritos. He loves video games and sports. His favorite TV show is It Cake and Lemony Snickets. I have not heard of any of those shows. As here's a 3-0. Call the strike on the lower half. He likes pop music. If he could meet anybody in the world, it'd be Elon Musk. His favorite professional athlete, Kobe Bryant, as he's a fan of the Minnesota Vikings. 3-1. That one fouled straight back, so the count now turns full. A good job by Weezer on the mound to go from 3-0 to 3-2. His best advice is hard work, hustle, and never give up. His superstition is he has to have eye black that looks like cat whiskers. As here's the 3-2. High, 4-4. See if our cameraman can get a zoom up on Ben Ross there. He said he's got the cat whiskers eye black. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Probably not. So Parker Lehner now. First pitch, misses outside, 4-1. Good start for Waite Park as here's the 1-0. That one on the ground, off of the glove of the pitcher. And they're going to say, I believe, interference by the runner. And that will be the case. So Kazak, who almost could have scored on that play, he's going to be sent to second. The runner, Ross, will be the one called out on the interference. And Lehner will now stand at first. So a break for Crown Point there and an opportunity to get out of this inning with only 2 runs given up. First swing and a miss right there, Evan Hellerman. The 0-1. And Hellerman takes high, 4-1. Hellerman enjoys mac and cheese, chicken Alfredo, and Chinese. He plays a lot of sports. You have baseball, basketball, football, four-wheeling, hunting, fishing, and water skiing. The 1-1. Hellerman takes low, 4-2. He loves watching the MLB. His favorite music is pump-up music. If he could be anybody historically, it'd be Jackie Robinson, and his favorite athlete, Ellie De La Cruz. And the 2-1 over the head of Hellerman, and that's going to allow both runners to advance safely. Hellerman is a fan of the Minnesota Twins. Kind of makes sense. And his best advice is to never give up. Three one. And a swing and a miss. So a full count now with 2 outs. Weezer 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Weezer gets his sign. Here's the 3-2. Down low, 4-4. So a good at bat right there by Evan Hellerman. Now it'll be Zach Longnecker. Zach enjoys tacos, cheeseburgers, and steak. He's double jointed in index fingers and thumbs. He loves Morgan Wallen. His favorite historical person, if you can meet anybody, is George Washington. As that first pitch, a slow roller. The pitcher, Weezer, can't make the play. And Waite Park will cross home another run. It's going to be a tough play for Weezer if he was able to field that cleanly. So now Madden Sandstrom. A long pause on the mound. Sandstrom, first pitch, and he'll take it high, 4-1. So batter number 9 for Waite Park, as here's the 1-0. That one fouled and catch it, and we do have a catch from one of our fans. Nicely done, barehanded. Didn't have to jump over anybody for it. So Weezer gets set on the mound. Here comes the 1-1. The batter, Sandstrom, will take that called strike. A nice off-speed pitch thrown right there by Weezer. One, two. And Sandstrom ducks 4-2. Sandstrom plays left center. He plays the outfield and second base. His favorite movie is Guardians of the Galaxy. He likes Post Malone and Lil Wayne, the 2-2. Fouled away, and he'll stay alive. His favorite professional athletes are some of Minnesota's best. Justin Jefferson and Byron Buxton. His favorite pro team is Minnesota Twins. His best advice comes from Travis Laner. It's let the big dog eat. We'll see if the big dog eats right here in Madden Sandstrom on the 2-2 pitch. And ducks, now to count full with 2 outs. His superstition, chewing Hubba Bubba gum during every game and wearing my cross necklace for my great-grandma Layla. As here's the 3-2. That one driven right to the second baseman and a catch on his knees by Vincent for out number 3. So Weezer is able to leave the bases loaded, but not before Waite Park Blue scores 3 runs and takes an early 3-0 lead. We'll head to the top of the second as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus here in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
So Waite Park Blue now leads 3-0. Thank you all for joining us here. Jack Thiel, we got Zach Sinelli on camera, Justin Cole producing today's game, and a big thank you to the whole RSN crew and all the parents, all the coaches, and all the volunteers who made this week possible. Without you guys, this wouldn't even come close to being what it is right now. And after a couple of rough weather days, we are now having some good weather. Zach and Nelly may have jinxed the weather for today's game and our last game. We'll see how it happens here. But for right now, you're in game 3 of 4 here on the first day of bracket play on the World Series bracket. Carter Weezer will lead things off for Crown Point. And Weezer takes that high for ball 1. But still, there was so much hard work put into setting all this up, and so many people. I wish I had the names for everybody who helped with all of this, but all the volunteers. And the 1-0 on Weezer fouled away. It's a count now 0-2, but, you know, from the people here in the press box, from the people who clean up all, you know, the garbage that lays around, and for the people that work the concession stands, for the people who, you know, were here before the tournament started, prepping the fields, putting the wallpaper up in the outfield. As here's the 1-1. And Weezer takes for a called strike, count now 1-2 for all the people who made the opening ceremony and skills challenge possible. I mean, there's so many people that contributed to what has been one great week of baseball so far. The 1-2. And Weezer takes outside a good eye to count now 2-2. For Carter Weezer, he enjoys Dansby Swanson, one of his favorite professional athletes. Going into 5th grade, he loves his dad's smash burgers. His favorite movie, Sandlot. As here's the 2-2. And away for ball 3. Weezer's favorite memory from this summer is champions of the laser show tournament in the rain. So Ross gets his sign. Here's the 3-2. Weezer on the ground to the shortstop Stein. Takes his time. The hard throw, the stretch by the first baseman, Wildtrout, for out number 1. And the one thing I've noticed throughout this tournament is how well the first baseman know to play the position, whether it comes to communication, if there's a ball in between them and the second baseman, them getting the ball or them covering the bag as there's a call strike, and the stretches on plays like that, being able to keep your foot on the bag and still make the play is very impressive. So no one on Vincent. A high swing and a miss for strike 2. Vincent loves the Chicago Cubs. His favorite memory this summer is beating the Bomb Squad for the championship, going into the 5th grade. Enjoys steak, and he loves the movie Happy Gilmore. There's that one high to count now 1-2. Ben Ross has set down 4 Crown Point Bulldogs in a row. There's a good eye by Vincent. The ball gets past the catcher, now 2-2. So once again, after this game, it'll be the conclusion 20-30 minutes after this, or if we finish on time, it will be 4:45 between the Bryant Black Sox and the Redland All-Stars. The 2-2, that one line right in the air to the second baseman. Russell on the catch for out number 2. So Jackson Evorick now, the right fielder, started in right field in yesterday's game. For Crown Point Waite, throughout this pool play, they gave up 14 runs, and for the team they're playing in Waite Park, they only gave up 8. As Evorick takes the first pitch for a called strike. Ross, smooth sailing on the mound so far for the right-hander. Here's the 0-1, and Evorick fouls that one off on the left netting. So no 2 count now. And the winner of this game is arguably have to play the toughest team in the tournament, the Altamont All-Stars, outscoring their opponents by 30 in their 3 pool play games. The 0-2 in the near defeat by Evorick, and he steps away for ball 1 for Altamont. They scored 42 runs in those 3 innings, or 3 games, I should say, and won all those games by mercy rule. The 1-2 and away for ball 2. But we saw seeding doesn't matter, as South Lexington, the number 12 seed, was able to win earlier's game. That 2-2. Evorick in the air. The shortstop Stein on the play and makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ross on the mound as you're watching the 10U Cub Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
New pitcher in for the Crown Point Bulldogs. It will be Jacob Highsmith. So Carter Weezer will only throw 1 inning on the mound, as we have a couple of defensive substitutions made by the Bulldogs. Weezer will now move the second. Whitehouse remains at first, so Bregon remains at short. Sexton remains at third. Gerstner is still your catcher. You now have Jackson Evorick in left field. In right field, it's now Bryce Vincent. And those appear to be your substitutions defensively for Crown Point. So Colin Stein set to lead things off here in the second. And he led things off in the first. He flew out in his first at-bat. So new pitcher Highsmith. His first pitch. Inside and near the hands of Stein for ball one. The 1-0. Call the strike. Highsmith. He was the extra hitter in the lineup. So like we said, Weezer will move to second, Evorick moves to left, and Vincent moves to right. The 1-1. Stein on the ground to the shortstop, Obregon. The backhand, the throw, not in time. Although he couldn't get the out, a great effort made by the shortstop in what was a really tough play. So now Kellen Wildtrout. Wildtrout on today. Singled and scored in the first. On the first pitch, a swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch. Thrown by Highsmith. The tall right-hander, wearing number 20. The 0-1. And high for ball one. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow for the A2 of bracket play. The first game starts at 10 a.m. here on the major field. It'll be between Florence Navy, as the 1-1 misses outside of count now 2-1. So Florence Navy and the Jacksonville Beach Barracudas, as the Barracudas had themselves a walk-off win today. And then West Raleigh Blue and South Lexington will face off for the second time this tournament. The 2-1. Low for ball three. A good stop from behind to play to Gerstner. And like we mentioned, the winner of this game plays the Altamont All-Stars. And then the winner of our last game here tonight will play Crown Point Red at 4:45 tomorrow. 3-1. Bunt shown. It's pulled back. It's called a strike on the outside corner. And then Friday, we'll have our semifinal games. And then there'll be championship Saturday before you know it. Here's the 3-2. Inside on the hands, right back to Highsmith. Throws it to second in time for the force out. The throw to first, not in time. So Wildtrout able to reach on a fielder's choice, but a good play by the pitcher Highsmith to get the force out at second. So now it's John Russell, who has an RBI already in today's game. Wheat Park's blue middle of the lineup really did most of the damage for them. As Russell swings and misses at the off-speed pitch. The packed house here as he got most of the stands filled here, and our right field stands a little bit filled as well. As here's the 0-1. On the ground, a slow roller. It's going to be a hard play for Highsmith. He picks it up, the hard throw to first in time for out number 2. Wildtrout advances a second, but Two nice plays by Highsmith on the mound here in the second inning. So Luka Kazak now, who had an RBI single, he later scored in the first inning. And Kazak will take that outside. 4-1. Runner goes a third. Heads up base running right there. He caught Highsmith not paying attention. And run number 4 for Waite Park stands at third. And now we might have a conversation if that was allowed. I'm not sure what the ruling is when the pitcher has the ball, if the runner can't go, or if the runner can go if the pitcher wasn't set on the mound. So it appears that Wild Trot will stay at third. It was a brief conversation. So Highsmith gathers himself, a 1-0, and call the strike on Kazak. We mentioned this was a Waite Park Blue team that got no hit by Crown Point Red. And they've been able to reverse their fortune here with 3 early runs. 1-1. Kazak lifts that right to the third baseman. And Sexton there to make the catch. For out number 3, so a good job by Highsmith, who came in for relief, throw a scoreless second inning. So we'll go to the third as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Hat set to lead things off here for Crown Point. Ben Ross remains on the mound for Waite Park Blue. Thank you for making us a part of your day here on Wednesday, August 9th. As it looks like we have somebody warming up in the Crown Point bullpen. First pitch to Hat inside for a ball 1. And Hat will foul that one also. A 1-1 count. 1-1. And Hat takes inside to count now 2-1. Hat, his favorite team is the Chicago White Sox. Going into 5th grade, enjoys pizza. His favorite movie, The Minions, as here's a 2-1, and Hat takes 4, ball 3. His favorite memory this summer is when they won the laser tournament. So we have a couple of people who really like that laser tournament. 3-1 by Hat. High for ball 4, so leadoff walk for the left fielder. And a good start for Crown Point.
Pinch hitter number 5, James Keelan.
So a pinch hitter now for the spot of James Gersner.
Pinch running at first base, number 13, Jacob Kuzira.
And we also have a pinch runner. First pitch, bunt shown. It's laid down the third base line. This could be fair. It is. The throw at first in time. A nice play made by a long necker for out number 1.
Number 7, Esther Oberheim.
Oscar Obregon now. As Lincoln Hat stands at second with 1 out. Crown Point looking to further a first run here tonight. That one in the dirt, or I should say in the turf. Good stop by the catcher, Kazak. Winnow, fouled away by Obregon. The shortstop, wearing number 7. His favorite athlete is Jesse Mendez, who's on Ohio State Wrestling. His favorite memories this summer are practicing with his teammates and friends. Going into the 5th grade, he loves sushi, and his favorite movie, The Benchwarmers, as the 1-1 by Obregon, fouled away to the first base dugout. So the coach for Waite Park just wanting to make sure the pitch count on the scoreboard is correct. It's at 38. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Ross challenges Obregon with a fastball and gets a swing and a miss, and possibly a substitution here. And it looks to be the case, and maybe the end of the day for Ben Ross, and it is. A job well done here early for him. We're going to take a quick break and be right back to let you know who the new pitcher is. For Waite Park Blues, you're watching the 10U Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
New pitcher on the mound for Waite Park. It's going to be Cohen Stein. So he'll take over for Ben Ross. Ross heads to center, and Hellerman will take over at shortstop. 2 outs and a runner on second. Fletcher Govert takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Inside on Govert again. Has to turn a little bit and do a twirl. 4 ball 2. Govert singled in his first at-bat back in the first inning. The 2-0. That one right on the ground to the pitcher Stein, who soft tosses it to his first baseman in time for out number 3. So Stein comes in and gets the first batter out he faces. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 3-0. Waite Park Blues still leads as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
So a couple substitutions for Crown Point on defense. James Gersner will head into right field. Crown Point making a lot of defensive substitutions here early. And then behind the plate will be James Keelan. James Keelan checks in. Came in as a pinch hitter. He'll take behind the plate. Gersner, the catcher, now moves into right field. Three 0 Waite Park Blue leads, and the team from St. Cloud, Minnesota, trying to continue their success here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Jacob Highsmith still on the mound for Crown Point. 14 pitches back in that second inning. Ben Ross, the pitcher, or I should say the former pitcher, he started the game for Waite Park Blue. Did a great job on the mound through 2 2/3. Will lead things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. He drew a walk in his first at-bat, as Ross will foul that one straight back on the first pitch. Waite Park Blue has done a good job on offense, really keeping the pressure on. As here's the 0-1. And there's a called strike. The 0-2. That one line and over the head of the second baseman for a base hit. A leadoff single for Ben Ross. So Parker Lehner now. A long pause. Highsmith steps off the mound. On that first pitch, misses high for ball one. So on those substitutions, actually, Evoric is in right. One zero, misses away for ball two. So Evoric's in right. Chance Harrigan now in left. Two zero. On the ground towards the third baseman, Sexton. The flip to second in time. And the throw to first not in time. So Crown Point able to get the force out at second for out number one. Kirshner is still behind the plate. So those are, I believe, the official changes to the Crown Point defense now. Evan Hellerman now. A good stop by Gerstner behind the plate for ball one. A 1-0. And Hellerman takes for a called strike, an aggressive lead from Lehner at first after the pitch. It's interesting, how do you decide? How big do you want your lead when there are no leadoffs until the ball crosses home plate? As here's the 1-1. Hellerman swing and miss on the off-speed pitch. But, obviously in professional baseball you can lead off and steal and all that, but in this league you can only do that once the ball crosses the plate. And sometimes you want to be on the move right away, and you have to time it correctly, because if you don't, then they'll send you back to your base. So time called by the catcher, Gerstner. He ran towards the first base dugout. A quick conversation with his coaches, and now runs back. The 1-2. And Hellerman takes called. Strike three. A nice pitch right there by Highsmith for his first strikeout on the mound. So Zach Longnecker now, an RBI single back in the first. And the first pitch high for ball one. A lot of red and yellow here in the stands. Red for Crown Point, yellow for Waite Park Blue. A 1-0. And almost hits Longnecker. Has to duck on that one to count 2-0 now. Highsmith gets his sign. Here's the 2-0. And Longnecker takes for ball three. So quickly a 3-0 count. Madden Sandstrom stands on deck. Crown Point looking to only keep the deficit at 3. 3-0. One shown, but pulls it back, and that's low for ball 4.
Strike fielder number 1, Adam Sandstrom.
So Longnecker reaches on for the second straight at bat. And Madden Sandstrom now, who lined out to end the first inning here. An opportunity with a runner on scoring position, and Parker Lehner. And Sandstrom takes the first pitch for a called strike. I'm interested to see how Crown Point goes about the pitch count limit here, just because you're down 3-0, and we've seen some coaches kind of save a pitcher just in case they do win for tomorrow. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Highsmith makes Sandstrom expand his own, but you have one of your good pitchers on the mound and you think you might win this game. You, of course, want him out there the next day, but do you play for the win right now, or do you play for the possibility of playing tomorrow? The 0-2. That one on the ground and foul. So Sandstrom stays alive. Still an 0-2 count. The 0-2. A swing and a miss. Good response by Highsmith on the mound. Strikes out 2 here in the third, which helps him throw a scoreless third. Inning will go to the 4th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
Back here in the 4th, just a reminder that you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of 2023 10U Cal Ripken World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, open 7 days a week. Visit them online at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point, and if you need any umpire needs, you should hire the Blue Crew. You can email that thebluecrew21@gmail.com or give them a call at 219-765-9595. Once again, for all your umpire needs, the Blue Crew. Their email is thebluecrew21@gmail.com, and once again, their number is 219-765-9595. And of course, another one of our proud partners is Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. And, of course, after the game, we'll do our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero Game, our proud Union home play of the game, presented by IKORCC and our Boilermaker Local 374 blue collar player of the game. So the first pitch to Jay Sexton is called a strike. Stein remains on the mound. The 0-1 misses away for ball 1. That one right to the shortstop. Hellerman, the glove, the hesitant, but the throw, the foot stayed on the bag. A good stretch right there by a Wild Trot for out number 1. So we have a couple defensive substitutions for Waite Park Blue. Now on left field is Samuel Bergman. At third base, it'll be Levi Bestgen. So those are your defensive substitutions for Waite Park. The 1-0 pitch to Whitehouse. And now make that count 2-0. Whitehouse grounded out. It was only a bat back in the first inning. Here's the 2-0. And Whitehouse checked this swing. Did he go? He did not go. So 3 straight balls thrown to Whitehouse. Highsmith on deck. Crown Point still searching for their first run as they trail 3-0 here in the World Series bracket. 3-0. Call the strike. Win and you advance, lose, and unfortunately your season will be over. 3-1. And outside for ball 4. So Whitehouse able to work a 1-out walk for Highsmith. For Crown Point, they would love to advance and keep playing in front of their hometown fans. As Highsmith takes the fastball down the middle, throw back to first, but it gets past the first baseman. A good job by Sandstrom in right field to back him up. And keep Whitehouse at first, but for Waite Park Blue, an opportunity to have people from St. Cloud, Minnesota tuning into our live streams. The 0-1 away for ball 1. It's the count now 1-1. Missed throw right there by the catcher, back to the pitcher, but safely gets back in. The 1-1. Highsmith up the middle, the diving play off of the glove of the shortstop. So 1-out single for Jacob Highsmith. And really for the first time today, Crown Point's got some offensive momentum. So that first pitch to Weezer, low for ball 1. Carter Weezer started the game as the pitcher and was taken out. Jacob Highsmith came in for him as the 1-0 hits off the helmet of Weezer. He gets up quickly and will head the first base. So now the bases will be loaded with 1 out. And for the first time today, it's going to be Chance Harrigan. So a conversation on the mound, talking about a game plan here. Do you try to turn a double play, or do you want to make the play at home and cut off the runner? It is a force out at any base. So we'll see how the defense is aligned here. And it looks like if there's a play available, they're going to go to home on it. So the infield in on all 4 positions. Harrigan's first at bat. On the first pitch, swing and a miss. We're number 42, no batting gloves needed. The 0-1, Harrigan fouls that straight back. So Stein 1 strike away from the second out of the inning. The 0-2. Harrigan pops that one up. It's going to be foul and out of play. So Harrigan able to stay alive. Whitehouse at third, Highsmith at second, Weezer at first. Infield in once again. The 0-2 on Harrigan. That one right to the shortstop. Play at home will be in time. A good job by Hellerman to make the hard throw to Kazak for out number 2.
Pinch hitter, number 99, Carson King.
So now another pinch hitter for Crown Point. It's going to be Carson King. So a called strike on King. And what a job this would be for Stein on the mound to leave the bases loaded, keep the shutout going. The 0-1, King fouls it straight back. Attacking the hitter with his fastballs. Gets his sign, sets himself. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted, shallow right, and caught. Sandstrom on the play. And what a job by Stein on the mound. It was bases loaded, 1 out. Able to wiggle out of that one and keep the lead at 3-0 Waite Park Blue. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Once again, a big thank you to Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point for being one of our partners. Open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web. And, of course, Station 21 American Grill. It's one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish. Open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax, and stay tuned for after game. We'll do our Crowell Company's Lantern Man for beer to game. Our Proud Union home play to game presented by IKORCC. And our Boils Maker Local 374 blue collar player to game. And a big also thank you to the Blue Crew. They can help you with all your umpire needs. Give them an email at thebluecrew21@gmail.com or give them a call at 219 219-765-9595. Once again, that's 219-765-9595. What a job by Cohenstein on the mound to get out of that top half of the fourth inning. He's also going to be your leadoff hitter here for Waite Blue, or Waite Park Blue. So we got some more substitutions on the Crown Point side. As Cohen takes the first pitch, so your new catcher will be Whitehouse. Your first baseman now will be Carson King. 1-0. Stein to the third baseman and passed for a base hit. Sexton wasn't able to handle that ground ball. And Stein now a leadoff runner. Would have been a hard play, though, no matter what. So now a conversation at home plate. I'll rule that as a single. And it looks like we might be getting a new pitcher here, and that is the case. So a new pitcher in for the Crown Point White Bulldogs. We're going to go to a quick break and let you know who that new pitcher is as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown.
So a couple changes for Crown Point. Your new pitcher will be James Gerstner. The catcher now is Evan Whitehouse. You have Highsmith at first. King now moves to right. So we'll just go over to Crown Point defense. So you remember Harrigan in left, Govert in center, King in right, Sexton at third, Obregon at short, Weezer at second, Highsmith at first. Whitehouse is the catcher, and Gerstner is your pitcher. So the first pitch to number 8, Kellen Wiltrop. 4-1. It was a leadoff single by Cohenstein before that substitution. The 1-0. Low 4-2. A good job by Whitehouse behind the plate to stop that one. Clouds continue to loom over here. Let's hope it doesn't mean anything. 2-0. That one on the ground to the second baseman. The flip to second in time for the force out. So good job by Weezer to get the force at second for out number 1. So John Russell now. And he's standing at second. Maybe they thought the catch wasn't clean, but that probably was on the transition more than the catch. So 1 out, John Russell. An RBI in his first at bat, grounded out in the second. Playing second base. And Russell takes called strike. For Gerstner, we mainly see him behind the plate, but coming in to try and hold Waite Park Blue to only 3 runs. Is that 0-1? Misses low to count now 1-1. Runner goes to second. The high throw, not in time. A close play right there. Obregon was the one on the catch, and it was an awkward slide from Wildtrout. Might have got him on the helmet or the hand, but the foot might have got there in time. As that 1-1 is low. A good stop by Whitehouse behind the plate. Those are always tough calls when you have the person catching the ball on a steal move to the other side of the bag where the runner is going, as the 2-1 is called a strike, because they can very possibly make that tag on the hand or the helmet, but that foot may touch the bag just before that tag. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good response by Gerstner on the mound, and the runner goes to third. Heads up base running by Wildtrout. Catching the Crown Point defense sleeping right there, but 2 outs now in the inning. So it'll be Luka Kazak now. Kazak an RBI single in the first. He popped up back in the second. And Kazak fouls that out of play. Waite Park Blue has done a good job making Crown Point pitchers work on the mound. Here's the 0-1. That one center of field, and there's a man right there. It's Govert on the grab for out number 3. So a good job by Gerstner on the mound. He leaves a runner stranded at third. Waite Park Blue still leads 3-0. We'll go to the 5th inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in
So as we end the near of this game, things getting a little bit more interesting as, obviously play only 6 innings. I think there are some raindrops coming here. Somebody just pulled out their umbrella. As clouds were looming, we might have some rain. It looks like just a little bit, as there is some rain in the area. A lot of fans making their way to some coverage, maybe on that right side. So after what was a beautiful sunny day to start off Wednesday, it's raining now as the first pitch outside for ball 1. Lincoln Hatt will lead things off. Smart man to bring his own umbrella. The 1-0 outside for ball 2. I'll tell you one thing, if I were leaving my house before today's game, I would have never thought I'd need to bring an umbrella. But it doesn't really seem the rain has been affecting. He put his umbrella down. The 2-0 on the ground, a slow roller. Stein on the move. The pitcher grabs it and throws it in time for out number 1. And I'll tell you one thing. Number 18, Conan Stein, has done one tremendous job on the mound. And he's done a tremendous job at the plate. He's really played one of those games where you have to be impressed and you tip your cap to him. Gerstner right to the second baseman on a knee. He fields it and gets up and throws it. Russell on the play for out number 2. And the way this inning started is what helped Stein on the mound. He throws 2 pitches and gets 2 quick outs. So Oscar Obregon now. Time call to have a conversation with his third base coach. And we do have a couple more umbrellas being opened up here. First pitch. That one swung on and right to Stein, the pitcher, and throws it the first in time. What a quick inning for Stein on the mound. It's a 1-2-3 fifth inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the fifth, 3-0. Waite Park Blue leads as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
James Gerstner remains on the mound for Crown Point as Waite Park Blue leads 3-0. Thank you for making us a part of your night. Jack Thiel on the play-by-play. Justin Cole producing. Zach Zanelli, the man who brought the rain here to Crown Point, Indiana, on the camera. I'm just messing with you, Zach. But some umbrellas are out. Ben Ross, the leadoff hitter. And low for ball 1. Although there is rain, it looks to be very minimal and only here for a short amount of time. Ross 1 for 1 on today, drew a walk in the first. Singled back in the third. The winner of this game plays Altamont at the same time tomorrow here on the field. Game 3 of 4 of the bracket play here on the major field. The 2-0. Ross inside his hands over to first baseman's head and drops in front of the right fielder for a base hit. So a leadoff single hit number 2 for Ben Ross.
Batting number 2, Grayson Silverlane.
So a pinch hitter for Parker Lehner. It's going to be Grayson Sevelainen. Bunt shown. He pulled it back, but it's a called strike. The ball gets past the catcher, and that's going to allow Ross to advance to second. Actually, they're going to send him back. And the ball looked like it did hit the bat. Time called now. was a foul ball in the bunt attempt by Savalainen. Here's the 0-1, another bunt shown, lays it down the first base line, looks to stay fair, the throw to first in time for out number 1. A good sack bunt right there by number 2. So now Evan Hellerman. Hellerman drew a walk in the first, struck out looking in the third. And Hellerman on the first pitch takes for a ball 1. Well, we started this game with 3 quick runs from Waite Park. Since then, no runs have been scored, so only had one half inning, I guess you could say, where runs have been scored. The 1-0, and Hellerman takes a low, 4-2. Some more umbrellas being pulled out here. People probably went to their cars to get their umbrella. That's probably where they were fleeing to. The 2-0 call to strike, now 2-1. Knowing me, I probably would have grabbed my umbrella as well. 2-1. Away, 4-3. Good job by the catcher Whitehouse to keep that one in front of in the count now. 3-1. 19 pitches so far for Gerstner on the mound. Crown Point trying to save their season, but trying to get out of this inning first. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Now to count 3-2. Zach Longenecker on deck. The 3-2. Hellerman fouls that one out of play. I'm unsure if people, when they see that foul ball, if they actually want to hit a car driving past. I don't know why that would want to be happening. But here's a 3-2. And Hellerman takes high, 4-4. A good battle at the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss. So this one will actually be Levi Bestgen for his first at-bat. On the 0-1, and Beston shakes outside, 4-1. Well, hopefully it doesn't rain too much, as this field really absorbed a lot of rain on that Saturday, Sunday morning slate. Here's the 1-1, and away, 4-2. So our next game after this will come live, and it looks like Gerstner is holding his arm and kind of walking to the coach right there. Seemed to be holding it after that pitch to Bestgen. And that might be the end of the day for Gerstner on the mound. And here comes the new pitcher for Crown Point. We'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who the new pitcher is for the CP Bulldogs. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitch on the mound. Tyler Dvorak comes in for Crown Point. We hope James Gersner is okay. The 2-1. Swing and a miss on Levi Bestgen. To give you the rundown, 2 runners on and only 1 out. Ross at second. Hellerman at first. Waite Park leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-2. And Bestgen takes called, strike 3. So a great start for Dvorak on the mound as he's able to get out number 2. So Sandstrom takes the first pitch down the middle. Actually, it's Samuel Bergman. So the 0-1, Bergman ducks, the ball gets past the catcher. Both runners will advance safely. So now 2 runners going in scoring position and 2 outs. Waite Park would love to pad on to their lead. Bergman, this is his first at-bat in the game, the 1-1. And over the head of him once again. Good recovery right there by the catcher, Whitehouse. Count now 2-1. And a called strike. For Dvorak, 1 strike away to keep this at a 3-run game. Here's the 2-2. Just outside, 4-3. So now the count is full. Cohenstein stands on deck. It's been a big day for him on the plate and on the mound. As here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. High heat from Dvorak. And leaves runners in scoring position. And helps keeps things very close. As we head to the top of the 6th. Stay tuned for an exciting finish. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. The only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at forajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Crown Point 3 outs away. They need to score 3 runs for Waite Park Blue. A chance for them to advance to the next round of the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. They'll have to go to the 1-2-3. Stein remains on the mound. He has been stellar today for Waite Park. But for Crown Point, they still have 3 outs to work with. Thank you for making us a part of your night. Jack Theo with you. We got Zach Nelly on camera. Justin Cole producing today's game. But Stein hasn't given up a run on the mound. He also has 2 hits in today's game. But for the Crown Point Bulldogs, this has been a team that has been known to rally. And in our first game here, we saw Kingsburg down by 2 and come back and tie things in the last inning as the first pitch of the called strike. So anything is possible. And Crown Point has an opportunity here. The 0-1 and lines that down the third base line and foul. That pitch was inside the hands on Govert. A quick swing right there. But Stein now ahead, 0-2. The winner advances and faces Altamont tomorrow. The 0-2. Inside the hands again, and he fouls it back. One more game to go after this. The Bryant Black Sox and the Redland All-Stars. As here's the 0-2. That one popped up in the air, and the third baseman there to make the catch for out number 1. Almost some trouble there. It seemed like Bestgen and Hellerman ran into one another, but Bestgen was able to hold on to the ball. So Jay Sexton now, he was huge in that win last night on the mound as he takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. The 1-0 fouled away. So now the count turns 1-1. 33 pitches so far for Stein on the mound. That last inning really helped them with this pitch count. 3 quick outs in that 1-2-3 fifth inning. The 1-1 call the strike on the outside lower half zone. So it's now 1-2. That one right to the shortstop. Hellerman gloves it. The hard throw to first. His foot goes off the bag. Wow. Wow, Trout. He's been able to do that stretch all game and tried it there. The foot just slipped. So Whitehouse now a chance. Takes a called strike. Whitehouse grounded out in the first. Drew a walk in the fourth. That one popped up in the air. Looks to be in play, and it is for Bestgen. Out number 2. So Waite Park Blue 1 out away from securing the victory. Quick wild trot one to make sure the pitch count is official. Leave Stein out there to close this one down. Highsmith, the batter, struck out in the first, singled in the fourth. And Highsmith swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. It's been a great game so far by both teams. Here's the 0-1. Highsmith, that one right to the second baseman and caught by Russell. Waite Park Blue advances to the next round and will face the Ultimate All-Stars. Waite Park defeats Crown Point White 3-0. A great game played by both teams. And all these kids should hold their head high as they should be proud of the way they played.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to home plate for Ron Carlson, players of the game.
So we're going to take a break and be right back and do our RSN Awards as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in
Back here on the major field, Waite Park Blue defeats Crown Point White 3-0. Time for our RSN Awards. First, Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturday, still 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. So your Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will go to Cohen Stein for Waite Park Blue. He had 2 hits on today, threw a couple scoreless innings on the mound, and was one of the big pieces to Waite Park Blue advancing in the World Series bracket. So Cohen Stein is your Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Now time for your Proud Union Home Play of the Game. It's time to name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Build your future, where you can learn more at IKORCC.com. So your Proud Union Home Play of the Game. This one will go to the first baseman of Waite Park Blue, Kellen Woltrot. He made a couple of stellar stretches at first base to help his defenders get the out, and those are some stretches that some professionals can't even make. So Kellen Woltrot is your Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by IKORCC. And now time for your Boils Maker Local 374 Blue Collar Play of the Game. You can earn while you learn what Boils Makers Local 374 and learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. This one will flip on the page. We'll go to Crown Point, and it's going to be Jacob Highsmith. Had a single on today, and he pitched really well for Crown Point. He kept things very close where there could have been an opportunity for a comeback for Crown Point. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But Jacob Highsmith will be your Boils Maker Local 3704 Blue Collar Player of the Game. A big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, Justin Cole, our producer, Zach Nelly, who's on the camera, our World Series tournament director, Adam Whitehouse, the coaches, and, of course, you, the viewers, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, and Region Sports, of course. And also a big thank you to our partners of this week's coverage, especially Station 21 American Grill, open 11 every day, and Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana, which is open 7 days a week. We'll be back for Game 4 about 20 to 30 minutes from the time right now as you're watching coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.